It's so hard not to film my own version of every YouTube video that I find interesting on the platform. The balloons keep moving. I think it's somebody beside me, but it's the big old number balloons right here. So I just saw a video about how a mother who is also a content creator on YouTube and a photographer, how she balances her day. I want to do my own version. So she pretty much just took us through her day-to-day life and how she is able to create systems and routines for just maximizing productivity and having success, rest, everything she needs in a full week. So I figured I'd do my own version of that. So starting with Sundays, I guess. My body is telling me not to start with Sundays, but I'm just gonna listen. So on Sundays, typically that is actually I'll start on Monday. It's weird, but I work at home. So Monday through Friday is devoted to pretty much work and family life. So right now I'm in a stage where my top goals are just creating good systems at home when it comes to the business and personal life. So I have created themed days. So right now, if I could put like a little chart over here where it will make sense visually, Monday is a heavy work day. So from the first part of the morning to afternoon, I'm working. And while I'm working, I try to create some easy activities for my toddler to do, or I'll just simply let her watch TV, some educational shows during the daytime. I don't mind on Mondays because it's so busy for me. I just need to keep her busy while I accomplish my goals. After that, then the afternoon is surrounded by family time. So that's when I pick up the kids. That's when I do cooking and then wrap up my Mondays with whatever is left for myself. So that's Mondays. Tuesdays are lighter work days for me. So right now we are in a busy season where we have a lot of jobs or bigger projects at once. Typically Tuesdays are light days for me. So I use those days to do like life admin work. So that's the days I'll make appointments for the families and make appointments for myself. Those are the days that I like to run errands. Tuesdays I also devote to working out. So in the mornings, I'll work out. Then the work portion of the day, I'll devote a couple of tasks that I need to follow up on from Monday. And then I'll start on my life admin tasks like doing appointments, scheduling, or running errands. And the afternoon are pretty much on repeat. Wednesdays are also a combination of work days, and this one is combined with my content creation day. So for example, today is Wednesday. I'm using today I did the first portion of my day was content. The middle portion was work related to my actual job that pays the bills right now. And then this second portion of the day is more content creation. And that's going to be followed by the afternoon or evening where I'll devote that time back to the family and doing all my mom related things. Thursdays are also a heavy work day. So that's another day where I'll focus majority of my time on work. And that's about from maybe 10 to 2. And if depends on how I'm feeling, I could also take my toddler out to an activity. I do like to do that on Thursdays just to get out of the house because a big portion of my week is inside the house. So I like to use Thursdays just to get us out of the house and into doing some activities. Usually that's when my library has story time, so I'll take her for story time and then come back and finish my work for the day before the afternoon or evening shift where I'm back on mommy mode, cooking dinner, doing kid nighttime routines, and yada, yada, yada. Fridays are like a weekly wrap up. So I like to balance that one with a little bit of work tasks, finishing up whatever I haven't finished during the week. And then I also use that for life admin, if there's phone calls I need to finish up on as well, and then content creation. So I take those days and edit videos often on Friday evenings because it's kind of like a chill down slash I'm still motivated to do something. So I like to edit videos on my Fridays. That's what I like to do. And Saturdays are what I consider to be my Sabbath or my rest day. It is a split between my personal time for recording videos. Now it's going to be for planning out my content, and then for family time and chores. It sounds like a lot in one day, but the chores I split over the weekend, and so does the content planning. I do that on Saturdays and Sundays as well. But Saturdays are really like my rest day, my chill day, where not too much is going on. And then Sundays are what I consider, like, I guess you would consider it a reset day. That's when I do my church. I listen to a church sermon if I'm not going to church. I do my laundry, and then any other household chores that need to be done. Right now we're in basketball season, so we're going to a couple basketball games on Sundays, and just relaxing with the family and preparing ourselves for the week to come. So that's about it. And the best way that I find to manage everything that I'm doing day to day is by using alarms throughout my day to help me know when it's time to close out a certain block. Like, for instance, working, I'll close that out about 2 something so that I can prepare for pickups and stuff like that. And then I have one to close out the afternoon or evening routine so that I can start preparing for the night routine as well. I also write. I like to make a list of the bigger tasks each day. Sometimes I do the bigger tasks and then have to spread those out into like smaller tasks to take care of throughout the week. Another thing that helps me remain successful during my week right now is theming my days. So like I mentioned before, I have my life admin days, my heavy work days, I also have workout days where right now I'm working out. I'm doing a mommy pooch workout because I still have a little something right here. So I'm doing that one every single day, but I also I was doing and will continue to do a 1.5 mile to 2 mile walk Tuesdays, Thursdays, and then Saturdays. And those are kind of like theme days. So theming my days by like task or activity is also something that helped me to stay on track. I do that also with my content. So I haven't showed you guys what my calendar looks like, but I kind of tweaked or created a calendar that helps me to stay on track with what I'm doing. But it's mostly up here because the digital ones, I use them until I get to a point where I don't need to physically look at them anymore. And then I can run at my own pace. It's like running on running on autopilot once you get to a certain point where the days are just easy. It's like a habit. I also like to listen to my own body. If my body is telling me to rest or to focus on something else really heavily, a lot of times I have to lean into it, because if I don't, then I feel like I'm pushing myself away from something that I really want to do. And sometimes it's mentally hard. Like today, I was struggling so hard with staying focused on getting my work done this morning. So my mind was on content creation. And I feel like it's probably because Wednesdays are my heavy content creation focus days. And my mind knew that. I was trying to do my my admin work instead of the content creation, and my mind was just so focused on that. So I stopped that, did a little content creation, and I had to shift my mindset to work mode. So I was able to get my work tasks done as well today, at least for the most part. But I had to start out with what mentally was bothering me. It wouldn't let go. So that's how I start. Some days I just lean into what my body or my mind is telling me more so than anything else. And it's probably for good reason. Like, as you can see, my energies are different today. Well, if you've seen any of my other videos, my energy levels are different today, and I have the energy and I have the want to record. So that's probably why I kept getting that nudge to just stop and record the content. So yeah, I think that that's it for this video. I'm really just documenting my own days. I want my kids to do the same thing, so that I can have something to go back on, you know, just to look at in the future, because these videos always bring me joy. I like to see where I was and then compared to where I am in the present. So yep, that's about it. Getting ready to go pick up my kids, you guys. So I'll see you in another video. Bye for now.